It's got me. This is it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick.
Ooh. Welcome back, every motherfucker. Sorry, I'm gonna wait until I can hear myself say it. Welcome back, motherfucker. Welcome back, every motherfucker. Okay, good. Alright, so good.
Sword fighting. I think we should team up.
Right, what have we got to play? Ooh, we got some Nicholas Dior. It's not what I said I'm gonna do. I should lay off Key because she'll probably call me like. Oh. I mean, more Pegasus is just so funny to do because he's just so fucked. Gonna do Nicholas Dior because we haven't bullied him in a while. Well, I've been getting a lot of rhetoric about being a giant cock, and all I'm gonna say is Nicholas Dior is the best person in the world, even though he's fat. and probably smells like cum. Could I just say he's definitely the best person ever? We should all think he is the best. Everyone chant, "We love Nicholas Diorio. Fuck white people." Oops, I definitely didn't mean to do that. I definitely didn't mean to do that.
Big guy.
Right.
Ice Spice movie thing recently. A lot of different. It's coming at me from different angles. One, a lot of people were upset that Ice Spice was showing her ass on the Nickelodeon red carpet or whatever it was, maybe the premiere. It's sort of whatever. I don't really care so much about that.
Of course he doesn't.
But some people were really offended by that.
Of course he doesn't. He doesn't care because he's got like no skin in the game. It's not until he has kids that like these people care.
Yo, now we're gonna take a look at June the King. If I go to the iDubbbz June the King, cover June the King, video essays.
Well, what more like Poon the King? Got it.
I think we did one right before VidCon of Illuminati. Was that the last one? Oh, we watched a little bit of the.
Bet Nicholas Joy gets loads of
We
Poon.
watched the Illuminati
The King.
one, and I watched the. I don't know if I watched the Destiny one on stream.
Indian the King.
I think I might have. I've never seen a Sasan Piker video, but today, my friends, we are going to be checking out June the King's video on iTunes.
June the King's video.
3 hours and 30 minutes, so I want to try to stick to some.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick all over the game. Hey, Mr. Nicholas. He's wearing like a Santa hat. He's got like a little Santa hat, like wiggler. He's not allowed to show his actual appearance because like people would be scared. They'd like be sick all over the game. But he's allowed to have like a little wiggler. This is what we've come to. We've come to like a bunch of people who just can't, are not brave enough to show their face. They're like able to like sit there and like preach. So they're like super badass. But then if anyone like says boo to him, he'll just like block you. Because he's just such a little freak. He's like how these people operate. They know that they're like operating to like Indians and like black people and like people because they would never talk ill. But when they meet someone who's actually of competition, they get really threatened by that. They'd be like, hey, how could you possibly say you're competition, Nicholas? Someone as amazing as Nicholas? Oh, I'm allowed to say that. I'm confident myself. You might think he's not because he's got money. But, oh, my friend, money is not everything, I'm afraid. It's a very small factor in your life. Very small.
At least for this, I don't know.
The fact he's already got, like, he even has said he's got 2 jobs is just quite humiliating. He has been on YouTube for 10 years, and why it's like versus me, it's like, well, I'm not big at all, and so it doesn't really matter. I've got a job, and I don't need this money. But it's just like the fact that he's been on YouTube for a long time. He'll pretend he's like one of these like young guys, but he's not. I remember listening to like Nicholas Diorio videos when I was like still with my like ex-wife and had kids with her. So, that's got to be like more than 6 years ago. So I think he had been around a bit like, so I think he's like 7 or 8 years, and it's like his channel has just stuck at like 140. But for whatever weird reason, he seems to always get loads of people watch him live. And I don't know if it's like he is being botted or not, or what. Maybe, I don't know. Like, it's just very, very strange. But he seems to just always get like an absolutely massive number of people watching his shit. And I'm just thinking, who? He's got a channel of like, especially considering, because I watch like something like the Whatever podcast. I don't know, you're gonna like turn your nose at that or whatever, but like, they have like a million, like over like 1 million subscribers, and for some reason that even on live shows doesn't get like nearly as much as Nicholas Diorio. It just doesn't seem to make any sense. Is the demand just that much, but people don't subscribe? It just seems really strange. I don't get it. But whatever. That's probably me being racist. It's something I've observed.
We're gonna finish this video another day, but we're looking to get at least an hour's worth of it, if I'm interested in an hour's worth of it tonight. So I kind of want to learn some early shit, because this is my hot take, is that iDubbbz was never super funny, and this video could actually prove me wrong or prove me right on that one. I think that when people go, oh, iDubbbz used to be really funny and now he's not, I think a lot of his older jokes have aged extremely poorly, and I was just young at the time and I thought they were funny. Not like, oh, it's racist now. It's just like, I think that his jokes were unfunny back then. Regular unfunny. Not like progressive, you're not allowed to say that meme content. is. And the correct word is probably SJW. I just don't like using it, so I try to find different fucking synonyms.
Jobs of a court jester.
Nick used to think Fred was funny. I think iDubbbz was funny in the same way that Fred Figglehorn was funny when I was fucking 10. I'm not even kidding. I think that's a really good comparison.
Ian Jama, better known on the internet as iDubbbz, was a creator celebrated for his creativity, effortless humor, and critical commentary. In virtually every aspect, he was a modern-day court jester. He made strong arguments for why shame is necessary, but he also danced, whether this meant reviewing pickles in a storm drain or unboxing a single cup of ramen.
Again, he had so many different things. He had so much going on. The bad unboxing stuff was like very different from like the skit videos, which was very different from his commentary content. And that was cool. But do I have to just get out of here?
That was cool.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. I figured it out. Guys. But yeah, he was just like, he had like a good aura.
He improved millions.
And one thing that I constantly
Was he playing Destiny too?
Is that not only did Ian have good aura, he had like a lot of confidence in his voice, which he just does not have in current day. He doesn't sound sure of himself at all. It sounds like every fucking sentence is a question.
But entertaining.
He's gone Australian, yeah, he's turned Australian.
It was late 2015 that Ian premiered.
Gotta be careful, otherwise Nicholas Story will claim me if I don't like add commentary. But like, that's it. How dare this attractive white guy? Oh, I probably should say that. But how dare this white guy who's got his straight talk down to me? That's not allowed. Like my immigrant Indian people to tell him he's fucked. That's what they do. That's why he's scared of me, because he knows I know his games. He'll gaslight me into thinking he thinks he doesn't. But I know. He cares about money, so he'll like suck the dicks of other Indians. He knows the Indians give him money, so he knows I'm going to give him money. Well, I'm going to just ruin him, because I know what he's doing. But he'll suck the dick of other Indians because he knows like the Indians will give him money.
He's summarizing it.
So he'll do whatever. He'll like shame me for it.
Essentially paved the way for the video essay.
I don't get this.
Like,
What's
the
the
Jay type videos don't happen without the content comps, and like anybody who's making like well-edited video documentaries and stuff. That's where they come from.
Who's
To
that?
shameless creators and their uninspired content. Yet as Ian's plans became grander, there was a felt loss of momentum. Perception had definitively changed when his wife announced her OnlyFans, and Ian felt
OnlyFans.
Voice. No, dude, he sounds like this. I've literally chilled with this guy in real life in Cali. You know, he sounds just like this. This is him.
being the target of shame. This created a divide between him and his audience that has progressively widened. Inexplicably and across the board, Ian was less expressive both in the physical and artistic sense. Furthermore, his new projects have backfired spectacularly. From mismanaging a charity boxing event to the point that it lost money, to only popularizing...
Dude, which one? It's so crazy that now I can literally turn around and go, yeah, dude, which one? Which charity boxing event that he mismanaged?
His opponents in attempts to
Wait,
suppress
how?
iDubbbz is now seen in a far worse light. And though there are hundreds of videos speculating on the matter, few provide a satisfactory answer.
No.
To explore the
Well, to be fair, there's not really a satisfying thing about iDubbbz. The
Oops.
satisfying thing is watching it unfold in funnier, increasingly funny ways.
story of an ambitious advocate for creativity
Oh.
who has lost everything that has made him successful. This is why it is best to start at the beginning.
Yeah, this is what I wanted, because we've covered a lot of, like, modern-day iDubbbz shit. The old fucking vintage stuff is what, honestly, is like a breath of fresh air right now.
The jobs of a court jester, artificial fool, or joker were historically jobs to entertain. They could criticize the court, its noblemen, or the king. The jester could dance, but it could also deliver scathing critique in a way no one else could or would dare to. Ian was not born into the profession of jester. First, he was a common man. In the early 2010s, Ian Washburn had a desire to start a
Dude, I can't get over the fact that his last name is Washburn. He literally had this last name, and his wife was like, it's far too ugly. Can you take mine instead? And he's like, yeah, I'll take your name. Most people who do that, like, I'm making a reference to the show Dark, right? But there's a character who takes his wife's name, and the reason why he does that is because he's covering up for the fact that he stole somebody's identity after he committed a murder while he was young. Like, that's why he took his wife's name, and that, like, makes total sense. In this case, it's very funny. There's like no reason for it other than like your fucking wife is like your name is fucking ugly. I'm not taking that, and neither should you. You should take it away.
Let's Play channel. It was a genre that was just hitting its peak of popularity. To do this, he chose the name iDubbbz. The I stood for Ian. Dub, which is slang for victory, was derived from the first syllable of the letter W.
He's iJubbbz now, and this is something that people don't want to address. He literally is not iDubbbz anymore. He can never be iDubbbz again without changing his name.
In this convoluted way,
Jake's right. He's like an absolute cock. Wait, so what? I am so confused. Is that I'm supposed to like put this thing and it's meant to go like through? Why can't I go through? Why can't I do that? Fine. Oh my god, I'm gonna be gay. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're eating him. Oh my god.
his channel name was both representative of his initials and also directly meant I win. But there was an issue. iDubbbz with a single B was already taken, so he added another B. But even still, the username was taken.
Ooh.
Finally, he tried iDubbbz with 3 Bs and acquired his first channel name. Ian also made iDubbbz too, likely for non-game related videos.
I remember we found one of iDubbbz's old channels that was publicly like named iDubbbz something, and it had like outtakes from the content comp, and those videos were still up and existed after he took down all of his other content. It was very funny.
That sounds fun. I don't get it. How am I
Ian,
supposed to
on
get
the
this
channel iDubbbz, played games that were highly popular at the time, from Amnesia: The Dark Descent to Minecraft, and perhaps also recorded a video about Anime Expo. Ian did well to blend into the background of this genre. Naturally, this was an issue. There were already hundreds, if not thousands,
Yeah, it had the one outtake. Yep, it was literally still up after he took everything down.
of creators playing these games, and even their modified variants. By late 2012, Ian had gained a greater understanding of what it means to stand out. In playing less popular indie games, Ian did not have to compete with his far more popular contemporaries.
It's funny how many of these guys literally come from gaming roots too. Like that's not like an abnormal. And people say like they pick commentary because the gaming stuff got so oversaturated. They always wanted to do that, and that might even be true for people like Josh. Like Josh really likes Sonic and stuff, but his passion,
Josh
I guess, became
likes Sonic.
drama YouTube. I'm like the only psychopath who liked drama YouTube more than gaming YouTube, and that's why I came here.
Use the power cell from your plasma gun to power up the jump port.
It's also funny that iDubbbz is literally an old school gaming YouTuber who switched to commentary, and his gaming streams in current day are still somehow really boring. Like this guy literally started out making gaming content or whatever, and his gaming streams now are just like finding clips of him talking about his wife, or his wife making fun of him. That's like the value that comes out of his gaming streams.
Alright, it looks like it's in order. Let's go.
In focusing on lesser-known games, he could capture an audience in a space that saw little competition. This is why Ian found growth in playing Overgrowth, a modifiable, combat-driven game.
Do you ever say, "Oh, you like Overgrowth Let's Play"? That was from the Leafy video.
And as popularity for the game grew, Ian's channel grew with it.
One of the easiest ways to learn about new mods before trying them is through YouTube. For example, the iDubbbz TV channel has more than 150 Let's Play videos showing up
150 videos? So he was like a gamer. He had 150. Most people are like, yeah, I'm a gaming YouTuber. I had like 20 videos total. That's insane.
Of different mods and custom levels.
Though iDubbbz TV was meant
Wait
to
until
be
he
one of
finds
the
out how many views I've got. So how many channels I've got. He'll be like, oh my god, this guy's like a fucking crazy fucking audience. Like, no subscribers. You should pack it in. I love dick. 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 Lick my big giant dick. My name's Nicholas
many
Dickhead.
alternative channels. It soon became the main one as the original iDubbbz had lost its monetization.
First channel was demonetized because I was watching my own ads. Not actually.
What? Wait, what?
I love
So
dick.
he was like permanently
I love
hold on.
dick.
It was permanently demonetized. You're not allowed to monetize other channels. That's crazy.
Not actually.
I love dick.
But they were a little sus on the channel,
I
so
love
they
dick.
suspended the account. So I needed to make a new one.
I love dick.
In 2000,
Wait, if they suspended the account, then
I
he was
love
like
dick.
innovating like Keemstar.
Sorry.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
I love dick.
iDubbbz TV continued to grow.
I love dick. Let's do it. You'd be like, what the fuck? Why does this guy just keep saying he loves dick so much? He must be a giant jabroni. I love dick. I love dick. Okay, sick. Alright, we're doing something. Oh, yeah, I need to actually do that.
Unless he was just suspended for the partner program, which is something that I guess could come back, but most of the time, that's not really what suspended means. Yeah. How did I just miss every shot?
I love dick.
Oh, God. Holy shit, yeah.
For growth and indie horror games. But he still did not lose.
He really is DSP? Well, wasn't DSP fucked because he took his penis out?
When you play your
No, because he never got any suspension for that, you giant freak.
Google Play points, trade them in
Fucking
for a
giant
world
massive
of
cum.
It's the most. Chris, someone in chat said, what would you ever do? Short guy.
Okay, but how short? 5'10", that's pretty short.
5'10" is short.
Yes, 5.
Google Play points. Trade them in for a world of
It's like impossible to ever argue with anyone who's like brown or black. I'm not even kidding.
Go reward yourself. Go play.
They always just like have some stupid babble about. It's like to basically give it this way. It's like people think that white people are just being like racist to black Indians for no reason, and it's not true. If generally like all black and Indian people were like really successful when they were like helping out and like inventing and doing like loads of stuff and they weren't like fucking up into society and stuff, I have no problem with them. They don't understand that. They just seem to think that like people are just inherently just saying shit for no reason. And it makes sense because of course they want to, because they want to go back to Africa. Going back to Africa is like the last thing they want to do. No matter how much convincing you say or tell them, the last thing they ever want to do is have to go back to Africa. For some reason, they never ever want to go. They'll talk and can say how much they love their home place and how good it is, how much better it is. But if you ever infer that you want to go back and try and like put them back with their own people, they'll go apeshit because they know it won't be like that. They'll know if they want to try and buy a PlayStation 5, it's going to cost them like 2,000 whatever currency in dollars, and it'll take them like a year to save up for that, and they'll start to realize very quickly like how good they have it. But they don't. They just want to like come up with some bullshit, and they'll try and like deflate it with like white issues. And I'm like, yeah, who cares? There's always going to be white issues because it's a white country. And we deal with that. What we don't want is any black crime or any immigration crime. Any of that shouldn't just happen.
On camera or something. Was that him?
Most important piece of what was making his channel special. It was his drive to experiment. This is likely one of the reasons he
I don't even know what game he's playing. Is it Destiny 2? It's now got like robots or some shit. I just like that game's just been going exponentially forever. I feel like I was playing that like maybe like 5 years ago or so. It wasn't this crazy, but like whatever Nick's doing is just gonna look absolutely off the walls. You can touch my giant nut and balls.
While iDubbbz could have continued to make safe overgrowth videos and perhaps transitioned into comfortable coverage of new indie games,
What do you have to do to have copyright issues or whatever? Like, I don't know.
instead he started covering gaming news for no other reason than to satisfy
Like, how do you fuck up an overgrowth Let's Play channel?
his desire to be creative.
Hey guys, well, the deed was not shown, just his fate.
Because the other thing as well is it's just like whenever you hear like the counter evidence for like why for like black people and they're all like immigrants and they always like show you some shit. It's just again, it's just it, it's just like why do we even have to like listen to this? Like why do we even care? Like, why do we even like need to think about this? We don't. Just have it. Ooh.
Yeah, dude, he ended his stream or something and he started jacking off violently. Isn't that what DSP did?
Welcome to my new show.
Dude, I don't get why, like, Vosh, DSP, like, why do these guys fucking jerk off at their fucking work desk? That's what your streaming setup is.
Because they got like Indians and black people, and they love that shit. And they all love it. Like if you, anything that happens that's degenerate to a white person, to an Indian, it's still like leagues better. If they like get caught, I watched this video where this was like couple, the white couple, and it was like got caught She got caught jerking off like some guy on like, the plane. And it was just like really fucked. But there was like a couple of people in the comments who were like really like trying to like defend it. They were like, "Oh well, you actually didn't see his penis. All you got to see was just like a blanket just moving up and down erratically, and then the guy just sort of making like pleasurable noises, and they go, ah, oh fuck it." And she was like, "Oh my god, that is loads of stuff to clean up." But because you didn't see the penis, the Indian guy or black guy who commented saying like he was angry that like that happened. That's what I mean. It's because these people don't care. They don't actually care about that. But every time there's ever like shit that's happening with like young kids, it's usually like because black and Indian people, they don't think about it. They don't care. They're not thinking about any trauma about it. They don't care. So where all like black people seem to have like lose their virginity when they're like 12, and it's usually by a family member. And it's like black people will just show you that, and it's like in like some black people's like opinion, they think that America should just like all white people should just go to prison and just all black people should just rule it. And if you actually gave like some black people like any power to do whatever, they would do that. They would just think in their head, they logically would think that all white people are just like massive oppressors. And they should all go to prison, and all black people will just be like, and then the country is gonna fuck, and like within like about a week, it'll just all go to shit. Yeah, they'll just all agree that like all black people should just like go to prison. And also, the other thing as well is that none of them will ever accept. It's like you just can't believe a lot of this stuff because people lie. When you know that people will just lie, you just can't. It really asks. It really starts. You get unless you know exactly where this information is coming from. If it's just a survey and they've just asked people, they'll just lie. It's like we know Indian people, especially, they just lie, and we know black people just lie because they just don't want to help white people. They just think fuck them. So every time you get these like shitty surveys, it's like, who is the average information? Who gets the average? It's like it's probably just coming from a survey from word of mouth, and they'll just lie. White people generally won't because they probably are interested in like knowing what their stats are going to be because they know it's going to be probably beneficial to them. But like, Indian and black people don't care. They'll just lie. Because they know it's like an ESAP thing, so they know it's like they'll just like pretend they're all on six figures. So they'll just lie. Like I'm more likely to I probably won't lie because I'll just say, oh, it doesn't matter because who cares? Like it's like I'm white and I want to see like the society improve. But like Indian black people, they don't care about that with Mexicans. Right, let's hear what Nicholas Dickhead has to say. Probably he loves calm. Dude. What's wrong with you, dude? He's talking to all his Indian fans. What's wrong with you, you little creep? No, I'm Nicholas Dickhead. I never do anything weird. I'm Nicholas Dickhead. I'm Nicholas Dickhead. Lick it. Lick it. That's how good this stream goes, you know. Get me yelling shit. They're probably thinking, well, you haven't built much, but that's fine. That's fine, dude. I'm there, dude. Alright. Which bits have to be yellow again? Yeah, those things, yeah. Okay.
Joe, so I could do other things too. I don't know. We're just gonna see where it takes us.
Ian, with a new
Oh my God.
confidence, was finding out quickly that people liked watching him, meaning that as he continued to place himself in different genres, his viewers would stick around for his personality.
And this is like the best possible case scenario. So iDubbbz being a bi-genre YouTube channel where he could literally upload whatever the fuck he wanted means his audience is there for him. This is the opposite of Bo Black's Twitterverses. This is like anyone who wants to be like actually notable for their content, this is their fucking dream. Because you're not like locked into any one specific.
Is Dark Viper EU a virgin? No, I am not. Why would
Is Dark Viper a virgin? He's definitely a virgin. He'll just lie. He'll just lie. Everyone just lies. Again, you might call me a virgin. That's fine. That's fine. But I've got kids. I have children. I mean, I can prove that definitely. I'm not paying custody, so say what you want, but at least that proves I'm not a virgin. So suck my massive dick and balls, Nicholas Dior and DS. Oh, willies and poo. This is why I fucking hate Nicholas Dior. This is why I fucking hate Nicholas Dior. That's why he's banned me.
Not because of a trend, but because of the critical perspective Ian was beginning to embody. It was
Embody.
Realization that Ian brought this side out of him more and more.
More and more.
So I've seen a lot of people contributing to some pretty bad Kickstarters.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the main problem with supporting
That was Borderlands. God, he is such a... No, it is Destiny.
You have
Yeah.
absolutely no idea if the product is ever actually going to get made.
Kickstarter and give you an idea for a game and maybe do a little bit of work on it and just be like, yeah, I need some help making this game. It's gonna have all the awesomeness of Fallout 3, the open world of Just Cause 2, and all the guns of Borderlands, and all...
And then people are like, wait, really? I gotta give money to that immediately. It's such a good idea for a fucking stream segment, too.
So, a ton of boobs.
Redeem lap bucks for free bet spins or cash in for real money.
That's satisfaction from Ladbrokes.
Like, that's what I'm gonna make.
Ian, through this news video, started to give his audience the tools to be skeptic and critical, to question the reality of situations. In relation to Kickstarter, he was questioning how inexperienced solo developers could claim to surpass even the most beloved franchises as if the only barrier was money. In the majority of cases, the developer speaks not of creativity, but ego. And on Kickstarter's
Oh,
projects,
fuck you.
with their unsubstantiated promises,
Sorry.
rather than proven ability. In a way, they could divert funding from true, well-meaning creatives.
How the fuck do I hurt this guy? Do I have to, like, do something?
This injustice and ego was the enemy of iDubbbz, and his weapon was calm.
No, Nicholas Duray, you never have to do anything. Don't worry about it. Life is easy for you. Just brat, white, fat guy summer. This is your, like, this is the world we've made to you. All the strong Europeans, maybe a couple of Americans who died in, like, the Solomons Islands during World War II. They all died just to give you the best life, and you're gonna be like, well, no, actually, you don't. You don't really. You're not, because of social media. It's basically destroyed women, like, dating for you. Because that's the problem, is that Nicholas Duray's rich, but he's probably not, like, rich enough that he can get, like, hot women. Does that make sense? I know that sounds really bad, but it's like, this is basically like what a certain religion has done to us, to women. It's just basically made, like, what I'm trying to, it's basically like, if you're, like, a woman, especially if you're white, and you're 9 or 10, like, you're a Sydney Sweeney, I just cannot see you ever just having a very, like, traditional life. I can't see you just going on social media, like, ignoring any advances from any, like, millionaires or, like, people who are going to fly you out to whatever country, and, like, for the first day. Because that's basically all feminism is. Feminism is just basically a way for, like, just, like, rich men to just, like, sleep with really hot women but without marrying them. Because you basically, the whole psyops is just to, like, convince women that they don't have to wait to get married to just have sex. So a bunch of rich men can just plow through, like, loads of 9s and 10s with just, like, no and it's just like what's happening. Like, you see all these, like, celebrities that just seem to be, like, traumatized. Billie Eilish and just, like, Andre Grande or whatever, it just seems to, like, look like they've been lobotomized. They probably have. They've probably just been, like, passed around and just, like, become, like, absolutely just, like, destroyed.
The and shame.
Most of y'all know me as Texas. Holy shit. Texas, really? Texas.
Texas.
Most people know you as Texas? Yeah, dude. Who's most people? Most of y'all know me as Texas.
His audience. What are you talking about?
Oh. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's go ahead and keep watching the video.
Kickstarter crap. In this series, Ian honed in on...
And he literally can't make any content like this anymore because it's too mean for him. Like, he's boxed himself out of even Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's funny.
conceived Kickstarter projects.
It's funny.
Often giving an overview of how the creator views or advertises the project,
Let's see.
to then pitting the perspective against the reality of what the project actually is.
We're trying to make the first game that's designed by the players for the players.
Alright guys, so having fully looked at this Kickstarter project, I can tell you for a fact that they want to make a very cookie-cutter MMORPG.
I'm about to play with my dick.
2014, the Kickstarter
E16.
series consistently outperformed any of Ian's Let's Plays.
D12.
It helped that he broadened the range of...
So Kickstarter crap was the first of his regular content.
Nicholas!
Nicholas! Duck out.
I appreciate that.
When did he start, like, legit food?
E16.
That was all the stuff that he did in the sewer.
topics to criticize not only successful Kickstarters, but also Kickstarters that were not exclusively related to gaming. And though he did continue to post Let's Plays, his new series were not at all directly related.
Nicholas, the goat.
Hey everybody, and welcome might also be my last unboxing video, but I felt like I needed to do this because right now there's a lot of unboxing.
That was it. It was legit food review, bad unboxing, Kickstarter crap, and Content Cop. That is an insane lineup of shit that has nothing to do with any of the other stuff you're covering. Like, that's fucking insane.
Videos on YouTube.
Fucking insane. Fucking. Dude, that's fucking insane, according to Nicholas Stewart.
Junk boxes, stuff cubes, and a bunch of shit
Stuff
like
cubes, penis cubes.
I could have sworn he had more content in the story.
something to you, Nick. I really like is
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really hate you. Why? Because you're fat and you smell like dick.
leftover shit from
Whoa.
bargain bin and Big Lots, okay? So
You smell like Keemstar's dick. Is this really lolly? Says Nicholas Stewart fans.
Toothbrushsubscriptions.com reached out to me.
We're not.
So they sent me a package.
We're not.
It's
Can I say something to you, Dick? Fuck you. Why? Because I fucking hate you, you big freak. You've been done for since cyberbullying. Because bending, I bet Nicholas Stewart bends over a lot.
So it's literally like the fucking
You fucking freak.
Jerry Rig Everything review of
I
Toothbrushes.
probably shouldn't, because I'll probably get
And it
that.
sounds stupid and mundane now, but I can understand why this was like.
Big Islam
The
was on me.
character, if you don't like the character, anything out of this content. There's like nothing to there's nothing to say about it if you don't like him as a person.
Is it really lolly?
Possibly unintentional.
Oh, that's another thing. He came in when Leafy was kind of making his exit. That's another one. Yeah.
Detail is
Yeah, making his exit. Yeah, that's a nice way of phrasing it,
is
isn't
a character known for being a cunning, chaotic trickster.
it? I love he's got like explaining who Bugs Bunny is. Like, who doesn't know who Bugs Bunny is? Bugs Bunny isn't known as a trickster. I'm like, oh, sick. Sick, bruh. But Nicholas Stewart would be like, well, my Indian fans might not know. My Indian fans may not know. Where? My goodness. What do I think about that thing? Yeah, fine. I'm sick of looking at ugly people. I don't want to look at ugly people.
In this way, Ian and Bugs were one and the same. In 2014 alone, Items made various unboxing videos on a self-sealing bicycle tube, 2 graphics cards and a CPU, a motherboard, cups of fruit, and of course, a simple bowl of noodles.
And he somehow threw this all away years earlier than expected. It's crazy. I feel like Shellberg. Do you think this is too far back? I find this the most interesting out of all the new shit because I've already seen it. Like I've lived watching Creator Clash die. This is the kind of stuff that I'm interested in.
Ian opened 2015 by reviewing a pack of pencils that went as expected.
As most of you guys are aware, I am an avid kung fu enthusiast. I can break blocks of wood. I could break cylinder blocks.
Weasley, thank you.
I remember on an old rag, Baited, think it was iDubbbz versus Rice Gum. Keemstar pointed out that it wasn't fair that Ian was untouchable because he was so private and never shared his life. Spent months at a time away from YT working on videos.
And Keem probably had no foresight in that, but only said it because he was friends with Rice Gum. But he was damn right about that too. The funny part is.
There it is, the Google Play Point, the most valuable jewel in the game. Earn them by playing the stuff you love, then trade them in for the sweetest in-game items and the latest IRL swag. Go reward yourself. Go play.
That's probably like a big factor.
You name it, I can break it.
Thank you for the 5 gifted.
I really like you. Okay, guys, now we're going to burn the erasers in the flames of hell. So long, suckers.
The top comment reads, quote, only items would make unboxing a pack of pencils for 7 minutes interesting, unquote. As was with the gaming videos, items could comfortably settle into making unboxing videos or Kickstarter crap. He could have made a career juggling, but to ascend to...
Is this really lolly? Why is Nicholas Stewart fans always need to ask that? I know why. do you? This is the conversation no one's ready to have. But I'm gonna do it. It's because and also like Nicholas Yorick can touch my giant sack and
Jester, one must master critique.
You know, I definitely didn't want people to like I don't know if it's like a chip on my shoulder or whatever, but I didn't want people to say that I'm like
this really
a phony or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I felt like, you know, if I in some ways like got ahead of it and like did different things, interesting.
I don't think I've seen this podcast. I've seen one
I always lick my balls and ass.
landscape background where he kind of went over his choices with why he changed up his content and did different stuff.
Things I would feel good about myself and where I was headed.
Is this really
Ian had made a series.
Oh, look it.
He made parody unboxing videos that became their own series as he started accepting fan mail. These were both statements against the Formula E.
As Tommy C would say,
Great.
he was the real deal Holyfield. He did what
Oh my god.
what other YouTubers just kind of hope would happen for their one channel. Right? Anthony Padilla? Damn, he already sounds gay in hindsight.
Even if a series, by its nature, is predictable, Ian had the ability to make videos memorable, even if just by including cutaways that were less than a second long.
It's David Fincher, baby. Here's the first movie that we're gonna look at. It stars 3 pets who escape a ranch to find their owners in San Francisco.
This is what iDubbbz was. He was a creative that perhaps put his own creativity and entertainment.
I've got like a really funny story about someone called like Anthony Padilla. I can't give it away too much, to be fair. But I used to know someone, right? He used to be called Anthony Padilla, but it wasn't the Anthony Padilla. But he looked a little bit like him. It was really creepy. And he used to get like messages from like fangirls who thought it was him. They'd be like, "Oh my god, are you Anthony Padilla?" And that's like the other thing we just kind of notice when you're like a straight white male. It's like there's like a certain type of people, like immigrant or person of color, who just they'll spend like their whole life just trying to like improve how evil white people are. And it's like, and they live in like America as well. So it's like they're just like, what's the point of them even being here? They're just here to just disparage the name of like white people. And it's like, why do we have to take that? And this is a problem, isn't it? It's like we opened it up and said America's the land of anyone, but it meant basically as long as they kept the same views. But there's fucking people who just hate America, living in America, and they just seem to like. That's what they want to do, is just spend their whole life just trying to like devote it into just like just making like white people and Americans just seem like the worst people. Is that still not dry then? Jesus, okay. Fine.
He was not one to boast or self-aggrandize. This is perhaps why Jinx irked him so much, as he was a direct opposite of Yin.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it was always like, that's why I say like these video essays. He was like the
CG free.
He was like king of high effort shit.
Because let's be honest.
I agree with you that Ian was never funny, but I do think the Keemstar Content Cop was his best video because more because of the content substance than the humor. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. There was a lot of stuff to like back then at the time. I don't know. I haven't
I love
watched the
Calm.
Keemstar one back now. The Leafy one I find very cringy. I actually, my opinion on Leafy couldn't be any lower. You'd be shocked at how low my opinion on Leafy actually is.
Some of us make those videos
Why do I care?
a lot better.
Jinx was a reaction channel that in late 2015 was averaging 50 million views a month solely by reacting to videos. These were not reactions in the sense of deconstructing a video or transforming the work by being critical of it. These were reactions to popular videos often played in their entirety with little to no additive commentary. YouTube promoted these channels so heavily that they could compete with the author's original work. Creators were none too pleased to have to compete with bastardized renditions of their videos.
Yo, Jinx,
And nowadays, reaction content is like totally. Well, okay, Jinx was kind of the Hassan Piker age type reaction where he just leaves the room or whatever, sits there and smiles. Jinx has been reloaded per se. That was his nickname, Jinx Reloaded. He's been reloaded in the form of like content theft on shorts, like where the guys just sit there and smile while the video is in the background the entire time. That's like that is Jinx's like reincarnation of the type of content he was making back then.
that was a dope-ass video, man. That was just hella tight. I really like the part where he played my video in its entirety.
He also made the Fine Brothers thing, right? So, like, he went after Jinx, but then he also went after the Fine Brothers who went after reaction content. So I guess, like, you know, I guess the hands fight both sides on that one.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I had no issue with the Leafy video. I don't know what his problem was. I just think it was all fair game. I think Leafy was just, he was just one of these people who could hack it, but he couldn't take it. And this is good. This is why we need to call out this hypocrisy. Because we don't, it's the same with like Nicholas Duro. We don't want to have like people like him who's just like, some reason he's famous, and we don't really know why. It's probably just because Indian people and black people love watching him. Because they don't want someone good looking. They want like someone like Nicholas Duro to be famous because he's fat, so he doesn't like he won't steal the women.
And then didn't really react to it, just kind of sat there. I also like the part where you added virtually no insight. You just kind of rambled on for about 5 minutes and missed the point entirely. Pretty brilliant how you play the entire video in your channel. It's like it's a one-stop shop. Why bother going to my channel to watch that video when you can just watch that and your reaction?
Yeah.
Though creators did push back at this trend, even at their crudest, they failed to effectively.
But I always thought, like, the people who do that, their content is legitimately, it makes the video worse. Like, dude, Jinx's face being on the screen means that, like, that's part of the video that's either smaller or covered, and I have absolutely no interest in watching.
It's what we call black guy content. It's like black guy content. It's just they don't want to like do anything. They just want to like steal people's like content.
He's not like adding anything. Like, Jinx doesn't have any opinions on any of the stuff he's watching.
That's what I'm saying. It's like black guy content. But there's so many like people like that. I just click so many times. I go online and I just see like so many like accounts where it's just like some random black dude who's just like it's like he'll be doing the same thing I'm doing. He'll just be watching a Nicky, but he's not doing it on the same level as me because he won't be like making fun of Nicky Slura. He'll be like respecting what he says. They all use these stupid, shitty sound effects. It's just this is what it's just been. It's just now everyone's just black people's opinions are the same. So it's just so many of them. Until we like differentiate like what content's what, it'll just never change. We're just always gonna have like fucking degenerate, shitty channels. It's just gonna be the shittiest content. A jerk off content is what I call it. Masturbation content, gay lord content. What? How? Oh, gotta be careful. Can't go on summer. Right. I got like a pin. I guess I could solve it. I could solve it. Ridiculous though.
The biggest reaction channel right now is called Jing. Do you remember? I always bring this up every single time because I need people to remember it. Do you remember the big titty reaction girls? Essentially,
Yeah.
every video was posted, there'd be YouTube used to have a feature where you could put like and then it would show up below it, like a reply video. So all of these girls with like cleavage would show up with like fucking triple fucking Q tits and would pop up and be like, oh, my reaction to Colossal is Crazy's newest video or something.
Indians.
Like, wow, it's
Indians.
so insane.
Indians.
Or something. Do you remember?
Indians are the only people like that. Seriously, Indians.
He has 800,000 subscribers on his main channel.
Indians.
And it's eerily similar to the Potato Salad
Dude, I died.
Starter project.
Fuck.
I say this because
Fuck. Fuck, I died. Fuck. Oh, willies and shit.
Because the Potato Salad Kickstarter project was garbage. It garnered a lot of attention, a lot of money. It took zero effort.
I just saw Dickles tweet. I love Nicholas the dickhead. Play my balls.
Copycats that are doing the same fucking thing.
Why would you do this? I have a wife and family.
It's literally just sitting there saying nothing the entire time. This is like, and that's why Hassan Piker caught a lot of the biggest comparisons from JXE. The pain.
If you didn't guess it by now, reaction channels make reaction videos to other reaction channels reacting
Wakey,
to their
wakey, Ethan.
Yes, it's a golden ratio of retardation.
Yeah, see, that's funny though. Reacting to a guy, reacting to somebody else is peak content.
And explained why these creators.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing. Wakey, wakey, dickhead.
Ian also argues for the necessity of shame.
I edit my video. Dude, we need to bring back shame. It's like the most base take ever, and everyone always says. Everyone always concedes that, and shame never comes back. It's so sad.
I know.
put time into my videos, and at the end of the
It's because
day,
it's too
my
easy to
burns are
use. Like,
sicker than yours. So I would recommend.
Dude, imagine if this guy, not even this guy, because I mean, he probably has his own fair share of faults. Imagine if iDubbbz could have this level of confidence to say this in current day.
Videos argues for the necessity of shame. I edit my videos, I put time into my videos, and at the end of the day, my burns are going to be sicker than yours. So I would recommend that the most you do is continue doing what you do best, and that is having no talent and making shitty videos. A reaction channel is very...
Dude, it's not even...
so much harder.
Dude, people are like, oh, I miss the old iDubbbz. I wish when he said the N-word and the F-slur, he would still do that now. Bro, I just want him to do some shit like this.
Recommend that the most you do is continue doing what you do best, and that is having no talent and making shitty videos. A reaction channel is very...
And he doesn't see that. He's, oh, I have to say the N-word. I have to be bigoted. I have to be racist. Like, no, dude. You just have to have some self-respect. You know, something that you seemingly used to have but don't have anymore. That would be, like, cool.
Similar to a young, busty, attractive female. They've been waited on hand and foot their whole lives. Everyone gives them compliments. No one criticizes them. They buy them free drinks at the bar. But eventually, because there is some order to the world, some bit...
Oh, come on, bro. Alright, I have to change up this fucking...
old hag needs to come by who doesn't give...
I'm about to be gay. Alright. I'm getting near that. It's just the last little bit, you know.
Archie talks about this stupid bimbo, and she needs to tell the stupid
B5.
you have no talent, you have no skills, and your attitude...
I love calm.
This is all we would hear. Like, you want me to make fun of bimbos again? Oh, you are so immature.
You want me to make fun of bimbos again?
Attitude is extremely shitty.
I'm about to be sick. I love calm. Play with my dick and balls.
I'm the content cop. I'm here to make sure everyone's content is up to par. And if it's
I'm the content cop.
I'll bring them to justice.
Dude, I'm the fucking content cop.
I guess nowadays you look at him and go, yeah, right? You in one army.
On December 13th, 2015,
You need therapy? Now he's in the therapy He's a therapy endorser. I watch your video, I sob to my wife, and I tell you that you need to go to therapy. It's me, the therapy guy.
Cop busting Jinx reload released. The video opens with a small whimsical skit before transitioning to Ian's typical filming location. The first introduction of Jinx in this video is not centered around the content, but rather the character and ego of Jinx.
Oh, yeah, he got in trouble for this again. There was some weird shit in this, wasn't there?
Whoa.
Look at this smug piece of shit.
3
Just sits
centimeters.
on his bed eating a bag of Cheetos.
Eating his bag of Cheetos. Cheat. There goes.
Who ate a bowl of cereal for 1 million subs.
What I mean by scope out your competition is basically check out.
Oh, that wasn't the clip I was expecting. There's the clip that went back around this year that he had to apologize for. You know what it was? Is when he went on there, on the podcast with, for lack of a better phrasing, the black woman who was like, you need to apologize to the black community.
Yeah, that was very good.
She's like, remember what you said to Jinx. And I remember I saw that for like the first time in a while. Like, it didn't even register that actually had happened. And it was it was not like a great clip of iDubbbz.
Out their channels, see what they do or how they do things. Now, what I did was set my goal to outdo everything they did.
You sound like a fucking legend, Jinx. Your goal was to outdo everything the other reaction channels were doing?
In the second half of the Content Cop, Ian goes through select videos Jinx published that do not rely on the content he's reacting to, but rather his creative ability.
You gotta eat, sleep, and shit.
Why is he so racist?
Suck dick and shit, YouTube. Oh, this is so motivational. Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna sit on my bed. I'm gonna sit on the end of my bed. I'm gonna set up the camera. And I'm gonna watch some fucking videos. Fuck editing.
The Content Cop was a tool to shape.
And dude, this was around the time on YouTube. People don't remember this. They were so antagonistic to anything that caused financial gain because YouTubers just generally made more money. That's what I think. I don't know. I have no idea how much they were making.
Nick,
at the
remember
time,
when
but-
you took a drink and swallowed spiders? I think about that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, bye, scissor.
That's terrifying. That's a terrifying thing that you just reminded me of.
Yeah, look, Indians.
Did I do that?
Indians. Indians.
And above all else,
Did I do? Oh God! Ow.
Indians.
The Content Cop is a
Dude, it's fucking, it's Indians, dude.
Are you guys saying this is Fred?
Dude.
Am I being too nice?
Oh my goodness.
more competent creator may have created an equally devastating retort. The lesser creatives with an inflated ego inherently did not have the ability to do so. The Content Cop videos often attack dominant creators in their genres.
Oh my goodness. What was that there?
Were applicable not only to reaction channels, but were also lessons in content creation and evaluation of ego.
No.
Oh, okay, hold on. No, I didn't get the spider in the straw. I read about it.
No.
You guys know the spider in the straw.
No.
I never actually sucked the spider out of the straw. People have done that. That was a Reddit post I think I read.
This was Ian's first
No.
Content Cop. It hardly did anything to initiate
No.
the needle in how reaction channels
It was such a small amount.
take several months for it to even break 1 million views. There was some refinement to be had as Ian was still figuring out.
I never seem to understand this.
At first it appeared he wanted it to be a series as frequently uploaded as a Battle Boxing or Kickstarter draft.
Which was not going to be sustainable in the long term because it actually took research to make the Content Cop stuff. Whereas Kickstarter crap, they're like dime a dozen. You probably had like 15 different ones to choose from on any given month back then because that was like a big thing back then. It still is now. I think recently I wanted to fund, I missed it, the Kickstarter to make those digital arcade game watches. I ended up getting most of them, but the like Space Invaders on your wrist, or actually the Tetris one is actually sick. If you're gonna get any of those little smartwatches that are like Apple Watch clones that only play Tetris, that's the one to get for sure. Like it actually is kind of cool on your wrist. I thought these were just iPhone apps, like a good Tetris app, but they're not.
The Content Cop, I got a meat quota for the month, just like it.
Uh-oh. I don't know where it went. Wait, was that it? supposed to do it? Now I've lost it all. I just gotta pray that they actually give you like extra though. So they don't, I'm fucked. Why is the most critical one gone?
Foodies! New gourmet revelations, fine cuts in Chile is perfect for perfectionists. Presentation, effortless. Tender, finely diced cuts, flawless. All beautifully scented and transparent Chile, sublime. The result, exquisite. Welcome back to a series.
Welcome back to a series. I love coffee. Welcome back to a series. Look at him, she's eating SpongeBob characters. I'm gonna joke.
Even Santa subscribed.
Even Santa. Look, he's a fish guy. He's a fish. Dude, I'm about to be gay.
John has a special message for all his haters. He claims they had a very bad year, and Hassan continues to get good PR, coping even in the holiday season. He instantly realizes everyone still hates him after reading the comment section and claims that they're all Redditors. He's referring to himself as a dog.
Indians. And they are, because Indians love Israel. Oh, sorry. It's shit. It is. It'd be Indians, because Indians love Israel. So they'll like dick ride against the sun. Shit.
Terrorist now. Straight into the collection of Diddy Pica nicknames. He's talking about working a real job and how hard it is because he apparently worked in advertising sales.
Yeah, exactly.
Is billionaire dad reading this right now? Bruh. He's Moist critical again.
Moist!
AKA me. For only criticizing Hassan and not Asmongold.
Dickmangold.
Because we're afraid of Asmon's audience. I have responded with the actual reality.
Yeah, he thinks he's SpongeBob. I think he thinks he's SpongeBob. It's just so lame. It's like, what girl thinks this is hot? It's just like some eternal gooner, like, shit. He probably knows he's never gonna get laid, so he's just gotta jerk off, like, SpongeBob.
Situation. Fortnite guy Myth has made a shot color joke. Hassan is now claiming Twitch is a right-wing platform. Okay, man. Subscribe or you gotta watch the entirety of One Piece. But Pegasus, One Piece is great. Well, you gotta...
What is happening?
do it with Hassan Piker while he's lecturing you about politics. You're cold.
Oh my god, I can't, dude. I can't do this. The cringe is too strong, dude. Please, what do I do? Let's look, so much good oh my goodness.
But Pegasus, One Piece is great. Well, you gotta do it with Hassan Piker while he's lecturing you about politics. You're cold.
That was one of the worst things I think I've ever seen. I'm not even kidding. I feel physically sick. They gotta bring back good old bullying, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know what the fuck's happened. We've let too many women do shit. We let women like get into power and look what they've done. Oh, this is shit. Oh my god. You fucking idiot. You little freak.
Now let's begin. Right, so in the spirit of Christmas, Hassan has a special message for all his haters. Hassan taunts the haters after his 2025 year. It's a bad year for my haters, dude.
God damn. It's a bad year for my fucking haters, dude. You know what? It's Christmas Eve, and in the spirit of Christmas, you know, I'm gonna feel for my haters this year.
Nice.
It's a bad year to be a Hasanabi hater. How can I be okay? It was not a good year to be a Hasanabi hater. I mean, they tried so fucking hard.
I'm about to be gay.
So goddamn hard. What is happening to this fucking camera, dude? They tried so goddamn
Dude, I'm
hard.
about to be gay.
And it was just like, they just couldn't comprehend. They were like, why is this guy getting so much good coverage? It's like,
Why is this guy getting so much good coverage?
I think I did a lot. Dream less, enjoy life more, and spend more time with friends and family. Favorite movie of the year, one battle after another. Favorite music of the year, SD Kid. Nobody's shocked to see this Poppy on CNN except Kai. She's permanently shocked by Hassan. Per the famous words of Hassan, old enough to count, old enough to mount. Google the video. Shame on you, CNN, for promoting someone like Piker.
I love gays.
9/11. This is why American mainstream media cannot be trusted.
I mean, absolutely beautiful. Another classic Diddy Piker moment. Instantly gets a taste of reality of how people actually see him. You know, that means a lot, Hassan. Not often you get a personal message from Sir Diddles III himself. I hope you signed it as Diddy Piker. I want your real name on there. But I feel like it's my duty as the Hassan explainer to correct a few things there. First off, I think you had the word.
I mean, again, he'll like think that. Oh, me doing this video, he'll be like, he'll just think I'm like racist. He'll just be like, oh, this dude's racist. Fuck this wignut. I'm gonna use isn't. I'll just hide it. Or people would watch it and they'll just like, they'd ban it because it's Ezat. Wignut.
First year ever, bro. You shocked
Bro.
me live on stream.
I like to be black.
Lost all credibility.
I like to be black.
Like 50-month subscribers
I like to be
basically
black.
turning on you, and you essentially became an
I love to be black.
instead of your life goal as a respected political
I love to be black.
commentator. And your quote-unquote haters basically made like 1 billion views off of you, and it was very nice, if I do say so myself. Infinite content glitch here, infinite money.
Yeah, look all that money he's got. He's got like a sick guy. Because his dick sucks by like some like 9 out of 10 every night. He's fucking guy, dude. He probably thinks he's not sucking right now. He's probably like, I love SpongeBob, and then she's like, I love SpongeBob too. I love SpongeBob. My guinea pigs look horrified as I did that. People are gonna call CBS on my guinea pigs.
Glitch. And let's not act
Glitch.
like any of this good coverage is authentic. We all know
Solid me, tell me about man country.
articles because you get paid PR articles from your management, or Taylor Lorenz is infiltrating
More like
every
Gaylord Lorenz.
making sure every article writer mentions the sweat beating off your chest hairs, you know? But
More like Gaylord Lorenz.
I forgive you. It's okay to cope.
No, 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 the N-word, no, no. Fucking no.
English idioms, and he has the hive mind thing down almost perfectly. Even AGI could learn from him. A lot of very, very upset, real CNN watchers and readers in the chat. The contributing factor to Trump winning the election. These aren't normal CNN commentary, folk. Let's be real, okay? These are the last gasp of Redditors who still, under every article or under every mission, go, but remember when Hassan was talking about Israel and was very negative about Israel? Let me try to paint him in a bad light, because he was very mean to Israel. Not really.
He was.
That doesn't present me in a bad light at all. No matter what you can say, no matter what you say, over and over again, no matter how much you rant, you are falling down the Andrew Cuomo. You are falling down the Andrew Cuomo trap, okay? They're calling me an anti-Semite. I better think twice about criticizing Israel. No, they go, okay, I am an anti-Semite then. And people just don't understand it. Like, these guys who keep doing this don't understand it. And I think that's part of the reason why they now move on to different targets. Like, oh, he's his dog. He's a dog terrorist.
Jesus.
Like, that kind of stuff is never going to reach to the same level as aliens.
Okay, hold the phone. We got a new nickname to add to the list. Dog terrorist. Thank you for that one, Hassan. I'm sure the community appreciates it. I mean, what are we up to now? We got Hamas, Diddy, Bin Laden, Adolf, EP, Baby Oil, Dog Zapper, Terrorist Piker. And no, this is not me calling a terrorist. That's just like the nick.
At least he's not going on about fucking child porn again. I'm fucking sick of that. I just hear two foreign people talking about who's the least of a pedo. I'm just like, guys, you're both pedophiles. Guys, you're both pedophiles in my eyes. And they'll show me like a thing that shows all the white people in prison for pedophilia. But yeah, because they don't fucking do it in your country, dude. There's like 16 million people who are married to children in India. So there's just 16 million legal pedophiles in like India. They're like, no, it's different. But it's part of their culture. But okay. But it's not part of your culture. So we're going to make you feel really bad for it. But secretly, we would love to see white girl SCP. That's like their secret. Oh, shit. Oops.
Name people give him because he equalizes terrorists. By the way, this guy legitimately went, those aren't real CNN viewers. They totally brigaded that comment section. And he somehow thinks that that's an insult. Buddy, CNN viewers are equally as brain dead as your fan base. In fact, there's probably a lot of overlap there, right? They take their tips from you on lying and misrepresenting, right? CNN is fucking inspired by your work, honestly. And thank God that they aren't actual CNN viewers and they actually have some brain cells enough to call out such a dumb glazing article or a puff piece again that we'll look at later in this video as well. But you know the thing I'm most happy about is that Hassan was smart enough to figure out the real reason behind these comments that did not mention Israel. It was obviously Israel, right? I'm glad that he saw solved this puzzle, man. Like, he solved the puzzle of life. Basically, just blame every single thing on Israel. Oh my god, I stubbed my toe. Oh my god, I fell off a bike. Probably Israel. If not Israel, it's probably Asmongold, you know? I mean, I don't know what to say. Keep grasping onto it, man. Firmly grasp it in your hand like that SpongeBob meme. I really wonder how long this grift will last. This guy's been grifting off this shit for 2 years now, potentially more. If you responded, Asmongold doing better really shocked a nerve, huh? Please, only Kaya shocked. Is the good coverage in the room with us? I've never seen anyone glaze themselves even a fraction as much as Hassan glazes himself. Bro, he probably jacks off to himself in the mirror. It was a bad year for his dog.
Yeah, but this dude probably jacks off like SpongeBob hands. So like, what? Do you know what I mean? I just don't care. I don't care what any of these people think. That's why I'm trying to comment, but I'm just like doing stuff. But I'm like, it's just there's no point. They're just gonna lie, even if I like call them out. They would just make a video and say, I don't jerk off to SpongeBob hentai. Have you got any proof? And I'm like, no. Like, see? Oh, you're just making shit up. Fucking loser. And I'm like, okay. Okay, dude. Good video. So what's the point? You see what I mean? But he probably does. That's all I can say. I don't remember how to prove it, but I'm sure he has. I'm sure he would have. I'm sure he would have. I haven't. I've never joked off to SpongeBob. But it doesn't just seem weird that someone who loves SpongeBob hentai so much. I mean, SpongeBob wouldn't do it.
Question just ask, can you address the room?
This next election cycle, who's going to win? It's going to be Gavin Newsom against J.D. Vance because J.D. Vance is subhuman and Gavin Newsom mugs.
J.D. Vance is subhuman?
Yeah.
Wait, what makes you say that?
He's got a very short total facial width to height ratio. He's obese, very recessed side profile, whereas Newsom is like 6'3",
JD's very tall. JD's gotta be almost down to 6'3".
Gavin Newsom up. Obviously mogs him to death.
So you said you're a
Dear Twitch, I have been in death. Dear Twitch, I have been indefinitely banned on for sure why. At first, it said off-platform behavior, and now it says hateful content.
I actually have Phantom's Twitch rep, so I could hit her up. I know she doesn't do moderation. They're like two separate teams, but
Great Christmas gift.
yeah, like I mean, you know, she's not moderation or nothing, but she could maybe like put in a good word.
Man, that'd be super dope. Sorry, maybe I should wait to submit this until I get. I should submit it properly and take it seriously.
What do you mean, little freak? More like Sneeko, more like Dicko. Speed does Africa. Oh my god. 2026. Well, it's not 2026, maybe, is it? It's like stupid grown.
Now, are you ready to give a riveting speech? You're gonna change lives. I thought I was finished with that. What am I gonna do now? It's never over.
You what? I said I thought I was finished, but apparently I'm not. Once we're done, we'll get out of here. Now, what do I do here? Same thing. Talk about you. We'll make this some new question.
Sweet. Apparently Stanley was abused. So.
You're a Newsom head. You prefer Newsom to the vice president?
Wait, what time is it? Oh, I don't know. Better done it for. Wait, what?
I'm just. Shatima, you wait.
I have no idea why that person posted that. There was like some kind of like comment about how people do that thing where if you say averages, they will use like this specific example to negate it. So I just posted a meme of it, and someone's just like counteracted it, like attacking me for being a white man. It just shows you like what's happening. It just shows you like people like me just can't like I'm not allowed to like be on the internet. People just hate us for no reason. No matter what I do, people just hate us. Or me. You know. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Who's gonna win?
Play with my giant ass. Play with my giant ass. Alright. Fine. We'll continue, can't we? 'Cause heaven forgive, you know.
I would actually argue that it was a good year for his dad because because he got exposed for shocking it, and now Kaya is 85% less
Yep.
on camera, on screen, right? She's allowed to sort of move around because he can't risk electrocuting Kaya on stream at least.
That's
Who
true.
knows what's happening off stream though? Such
True.
a bad year that you whined about how your reach was damaged.
Look, see, it's always this fucking like, and look, it's on Christmas Day. How pathetic. How pathetic. How pathetic. So there you go. So even this is my opinion. This is my point. Even if it isn't him, the fact that he's posting this on like Christmas Day is just so pathetic. You know what I was doing? I was hanging out with people. Didn't give a fuck. I think I did comments like Merry Christmas and I posted like me doing models. Probably did like a bit, but it's interesting, isn't it? These are the people we hold at such high regard, just simply because they exist. For no reason. So if for some reason we want to listen to someone who we used to make fun of people who did this sort of stuff on Christmas. Just keep going, I guess. Paint is so weak.
Reputation with the youth has been irreparably tarnished. Do not do this. Do not bring up receipts involving Hassan Piker. That is actually a sin. Do not bring up his own words. Okay, he's actually very happy and fulfilled, guys. Cue the fucking crash outs.
How can I be okay? I hate all of you. I hate the woke. I hate woke. I hate the left. I hate the woke.
He cries about Asmongold every day, says that he is worse, yet Asmon gets 20k plus more views.
Oh my god, it's always about views. Views. Who cares? Who fucking cares, man? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Like, I don't care. Like, no one cares about views. Only like brown people care about views. You wanna say it? I fucking went there, mate. I'm sorry it hurts you so fucking much. Right, so let me see. So, where is it then? Just goes there, I suppose. Cool. Dun 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 dun. Fuck. Why doesn't that work? No, 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 no. What?
for my haters. You got farmed in Ireland.
Ireland.
You're posting this man posing with a gun right now. Can't you see that this was a threat on his life? You know, this meme that he
Dude, I'm about to be
Hassan
sick.
himself posted on Twitter is an obvious threat to his life. And so much so that he needed to bring up Asmongold's address.
Or whether it be Asmongold's address.
Oh my god, I forgot the real nickname. The fact Hamas, Diddy, Adolf Bin Laden, EP, Smollett Palpatine, Petite Feet. I forgot the Petite Feet. You cannot have a Hassan Piker nickname without the Petite Feet and the small head. That's some serious copium because the sound detractors are eating well. It is probably like one of my best months in 7 years of YouTube. So yeah.
Dude, this guy makes money, man. That's so dope. He's probably like well rich than me, so he probably gets like much hot babes than me. I mean, look how hot he looks. Like this guy probably like bangs like 10 out of 10s. Just banging like the hottest Muslim women you can. Hottest Indian women you've ever seen. He wears his like little hat on. He's like, yo babe, wanna see me do SpongeBob? No, hell yeah, that's fucking hot, babe. Do you want me to sing the Big Man song by Ice Spice? Like he plays in his car while he's like driving his Lamborghini. They fucking love it. I think he's so cool.
Like best previous month. All these months have been amazing.
Big guy, big guy. He's like jerking off in the car.
A real job. For some reason, we got Ultra Nepo Baby here with Billionaire Dad, who said that streaming is more draining than a 9-to-5 job, is somehow talking about having a real job. And the context is that he's talking about wanting to like sleep their way to the top or something. Hassan talks about how frustrating real jobs can be and relates it to a personal experience. Anyone who's worked a real job. Hassan, can you shut the fuck?
Oh my god, I'm about to jerk off.
Worked a real job knows you just gotta fucking play ball. It sucks. It's not even like just ass kissing. It's everything. It's ass kissing and
It's Asmongold kissing.
Putting in the fucking work. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta crack your knuckles.
Just go crack your nut and then lick my balls.
On Dick Suck Mountain.
Yeah, let's see Dick Suck Mountain.
That's what a job.
Dude, have you ever been to Dick Suck Mountain?
Okay. The reality of the matter is, sometimes people don't actually put in the work. You know, they don't put their hair in a ponytail. They don't crack the knuckles. They just get elevated to the top. And when someone does that, all the other people look at that. Yes, I mean a real job. All the other people that are at varying different levels on, you know, Dick Suck Mountain, they're gonna look up and be like, "How the f you get there? You weren't with us. You were not here with us at the bottom. You were not here with us in the middle. You went straight to the top," and that creates a lot of resentment. And also, not only does it create a lot of resentment from others, but also you didn't even do any of the work. You didn't even do any of the necessary work, so now you're inexperienced. Sitting at the top. I asked because I'm genuinely curious, not to be a facetious asshole, but what kind of jobs have you worked pre-content creation? My climb on Dick Suck Mountain started at advertisement sales, my friend, where you do it both literally and figuratively. Awful. Anyone who's ever worked in sales will tell you it's the fucking shittiest thing, and it rewards people who are sociopaths. It sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is level 99 rage bait. You cannot convince me this man's entire existence isn't to rage bait me. Hassan, stop acting like you've ever had to work a day in your life, bro. You were given your entire career from your uncle, Chunk Yogurt, vanilla chocolate flavored yogurt from the Young Turks, right? And then Destiny boosted you on Twitch as well, gave you your entire career. Pretty much any YouTuber or streamer or content creator in general will tell you that the hardest part about making it online is the initial phase. Because to go from 0 to 1 view is like the hardest thing ever. And we're not talking fucking shorts, okay?
He's kind of right. He is right. guy.
Whatever, you can get views on shorts or whatever. Long form views is the hardest thing ever. Me, myself, I had to post like 10 months straight of like daily videos, and I could barely cross like 10 views or something like that, right? It took an insane amount of effort to get that initial push, because nobody knows who you are. The algorithm doesn't know who you are. Your videos are never going to get pushed. You need to somehow inch your way in there. And people like me, we didn't get a shout out from anyone. Nothing. Meanwhile, Hassan just gets fucking put on there by his uncle who already has this thing, by Destiny who already has an audience, and it's a million times easier. And he's talking. Just shut the
Nothing I enjoy more than having a break with a Kit Kat.
up, man. Right, so the job he's talking about is working in advertising sales. Now, I would give a little bit of a caution here, Hassan. I don't know why I always help my haters, but that's like a tendency I have to always give good advice to everybody. You probably don't want to reveal too much info about this, Hassan, because you know the internet detectives have already proved that you didn't actually grow up broke, right? When you tried to sell that rags to riches story, nobody actually bought that. So now you're just sort of giving them more info to work with and to piece together your entire life story, right? So I don't know, I'm very skeptical about this advertising sales job and like how long he exactly worked, why he specifically worked. Was he actually working for money, or was he just sort of getting by while something else was going on? I don't know. I personally would love to know the exact company that he worked at, and I wonder if this is in any way involved with the Young Turks. In that case, it doesn't fucking count at all. But yeah, we'll see if he actually decides to give any info about this, or he's just gonna sit on his high horse being like, I worked the real job, but streaming is still more draining than a 9 to 5. Never forget that.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome, a real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you, you know what I mean? In the same way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will.
Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed this in the last few videos, but Hassan is obsessed with talking about schlong sucking. He is a professional, bro. A glizzy gladiator of the ages. If you put this man in a Roman Colosseum, he would not fight. He would simply suck some schlong, bro. Rank #1 sucker. And at a certain point, you have to ask, why is he actually doing this? And I feel like he knows that one person will be reacting to his clips, that being Asmongold, and at this point, this seems like an advertisement, man. It seems like an advertisement for Asmongold, saying that, hey, I'm actually a very good schlong sucker. Here's my invitation to you. Dan Clancy will not be pleased. You can say a lot about Hassan, but he is not lazy and one of the most prolific streamers. You have a type, you forgot Tears. It's a pretty prolific streamer and has held up his a-hole for years. Live Hassan reaction. Listen, I will say that Hassan does get on stream for 10 hours a day, and, you know, he might be having miserable crash outs and being a horrible person. I will say he's dedicated to being a fucking demon on the internet. He's never worked a real job. Every single position he's had was handed to him by his uncle, and he spent the last decade crying about living in a mansion and not having fast enough internet. Think before you sleep goes, my real sales job that my rich uncle gave to me. Is this actually true? Like, did he is this a job at the Young Turks, or like something that Mr. Chunk gave to him? Because I would not be surprised. Crack your knuckles and roll up your sleeves. That's what a job feels like to me. Confirmed, he's never worked a day in his torturing life. It's a very hard job. Shocking Kaya all day, every day. It's very hard. You have to keep pressing the button. You can get carpal tunnel from your fingers. Sometimes you just need a rich and famous uncle to build a platform for you to sprint up to it, kick him off, and scream F Israel from. Then watch the bank account fill. Bro, you just yap at the computer all day. The spoiled regard knows nothing about real work. What are you talking about? He reads tweets. He reads tweets, guys. Listen, I know I have the same job, you know, being like an influencer or whatever, but I've never claimed my job is hard. In fact, I routinely say this is the easiest job in the world. Literally the best dream job anyone can have. Only Hassan Piker would ever complain about it. Santa Piker can't stop giving us these amazing presents. He was my Christmas gift, man, honestly. Thank you so much, Hassan. Wow. Moving on to Hassan calling out Moist Critical again, along with some Octubers, aka me. This guy he's doing spins on it at this point. And to be honest, I can understand calling out me. I've made a ton of videos.
Oh yeah, shit.
That was one of the, I mean, this is where the boys and the men get separated. Alright. Oh shit.
On him, I deserve it. I will not be mad at you. Now I will be mad at you implying that I'm a PDF file based on no evidence.
You see, getting so angry.
Call me out, that's totally fair. But why Moist? What is your actual
Yeah, look, whoa.
about you tasering your dog and lying about it?
Dude.
And suddenly you treat him like the Mossad, bro. Like, how many times have you mentioned him? Like, holy shit. Hassan says Moist Critical and Sloptubers are scared to call out Asmongold. Denies his own audience going after people. I, unlike Asmon, actively tell my chat to never go after people.
He's cultivated a very die-hard fan base, and he's also not shy about weaponizing his fan base against any.
This is what he does.
So when you have a lot of people in your fan base that are a part of all these other fan bases as well, whether it be Moist Critical's fan base, or whether it be all the Sloptubers and centrists and their fan bases as well, they're not going to go after him, okay? They're not going to go after him, one, because they don't want to offend Asmongold fans in their audience, right? They've spent years cultivating
This is what he does.
audience, and a lot of these apolitical people.
This is why he's so dumb. He just tells everyone what he does.
And when you actually do call out his hypocrisy, or if you do call
Right,
out
let's think.
his commentary, if you find it to be dangerous, for example, if you find it to be silly or dangerous or whatever, and you actually, do the Hassan Abi technique on Asmongold for ones.
Whoa, pause. The Hasanabi technique on Asmongold? Hello, pause? He's actually just talking about the bedroom.
Yeah, look, he's got SpongeBob again. He fucking jokes off the SpongeBob one. Look at him. Why do you love it so much? Just people get so angry as well. If you go on online and you say to people who adults who are obsessed with SpongeBob, fuck, they just get so angry about it. It's like, how dare you make fun of their cultural icon? They just can't they can't have any IPs that are Indian. It has to be white. I get so annoyed about it. It's not trying to hit you like a clown, like a fucking a brush or something. Like that, trying to smack you with some shit. You're so angry about it. How fucking dare you, dude? How fucking dare you talk to me about SpongeBob? I love SpongeBob, dude. Fucking love SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants can touch my nut.
If you talk about the Hasanabi special on Asmongold, and he was just talking about schlong sucking and dick riding and stuff, so I don't know, man. I don't know.
Schlong sucking and dick sucking.
I don't think he's gay, man. I don't think he's interested in you, no matter how much you try to advertise your special moves or whatever. What do you think the Hasanabi technique is in the bedroom? Oh my god.
Why are you talking about this?
I mean, at this rate, you're gonna get banned on Twitch, Hassan. Like, Dan
Yeah.
he's not gonna like you simping for another guy. Also, for the last time, you insufferable moron, the reason people go after you rather than Asmon is because you're way more extreme, dude. And if Asmon one day it turns into a bigger regard than Hassan, or has as extreme idiotic takes, then I assure you, I will be the first one to make a video on him. Nobody's afraid of the guy.
God.
She has no motion and she fucking plays victim, whatever. And And to be honest, I feel like I'm pretty fair in the grand scheme of things. Like, when XQC was criticizing him for his unhinged chat, I literally said too, like, yeah, he can get pretty extreme at times, and his chat is particularly unhinged sometimes, straight up racist and sexist in some particular cases. I don't know if they actually mean it or they're joking around, but it's definitely off-putting to new people who come in and they're like, okay, what the fuck is going on in this chat? Now, it's nowhere near as bad as Hassan, obviously, but I still feel like Asmin could do a better job at moderating that, right? And I've criticized Asmin for that. And the thing is, I've actually criticized him a lot unknowingly as well. Some of you may not know this, but Asmin actually reacted to one of my videos. Basically, a part of it, I was making fun of iDubbbz and Anissa, and I was basically, you know, giving my usual spiel of talking about how pathetic it is for guys to have OnlyFans girlfriends, or these hoe-type e-girl girlfriends, which I still stand by. I think it's fucking pathetic. And basically what ended up happening was that his chat sort of called him out, saying, caught, as if I was talking about him. Now, I was actually talking about iDubbbz. I had no idea about Asmin or anything. Apparently, he might have had some, like, e-girlfriend or dated someone.
I love this. I love this. I love that Asmongold actually did date like a fucking whore. But he's gonna like come up with some bullshit. He's gonna come up with some like brown man excuse to like why it's okay. You're gonna be like, wow, that was different because apparently he didn't know she was a whore. I'm meant to be like, okay, that's okay. Right. And also, like, look what Asmongold looks like. It's completely fine. And it's secretly because this guy would love to have an OnlyFans girlfriend. That's like actually what a lot of Indian guys' dreams are. Like, if a lot of Indian guys' dreams is this is what they want to do. They want to like turn all white women to do OnlyFans, so they know that all the white men don't want to have anything to do with them, and then they can like the Indians black guys can have them. And that's what they're doing.
In the past, who did those sort of things, but yeah, he sort of felt called out, or he didn't entirely agree. But who actually cares? You're allowed to have disagreements or whatever. I don't really care about it.
Yeah, exactly. So look, he's just again, he's always dick riding for Asmongold. Anytime Asmongold does anything, he's just like he'll just like disagree with it or whatever. But see what I mean? It's just that Indians will just make any excuse because it's part of the ESAT because he knows like it's all part of like, the group.
Someone is like offended or whatever. I sort of try to tell what I think are good values or good advice because I know a lot of young people can be watching as well. So I try to guide them down the right path because, you know, when I was watching a bunch of YouTubers, I was influenced by them as well. And it's not just Asmin, even
That's what I mean. It's like it's such a loser. If you're gonna like watch YouTubers be influenced by them, you suck. You need to like touch grass. You need to go out. He needs to actually do something in your life. And he's like showing like Tectone like now as like probably like one of his like examples of like a male role model.
You know, unknowingly, I guess I somehow called them out or whatever, but they're not going to be like fucking crying like Hassan here. They actually respect it and even, you know, they can admit to their own mistakes or something like that. Something Hassan can never do. And, you know, if anybody ever calls me out for something I'm doing, you know, if it's valid, if it's logical, I'll obviously take that into account.
I love to hear if he does ever watch this. He'll never will, but he would just call me just racist. He wouldn't. He'd take anything on board. He'd just say I'm racist. He'd just say it like me. Like that's just what he likes doing. And it's just, even though there is something really weird about it, it's just something really strange about it. If I was a white guy and I was like going hypercritical into like Bollywood shit, you would say the same. You'd just be like, "This is weird. Like you don't understand it." But for some reason, if he does it, it's okay.
But not someone like Hassan is fucking making up shit, obviously. Also, the implication is that the reason we don't criticize Asmongold is because we're afraid to, not that Hassan's an absolute fucking regard. So yeah, no, if he does something wrong, he will be criticized. We're pretty consistent with that. You just happen to be much more stupider and much more entertaining for content in general, right? And the thing is, he was also implying that Moist is afraid of Asmongold. Now, I would understand me, you know, because I'm a little smaller or whatever, which I still don't care anyways, by the way. I've criticized fucking Mr. Beast, bro.
Ooh.
It doesn't get worse than that. But anyways, Moist.
Guys, have you seen my friend Moist? Mo Pegasus? I wish I was friends with him because like, he's like, dude, he's like even made videos on Mr. Beast. That's fucked. But that's how you get like that's like that's really shows your metal, I think.
Would he be scared? Have you seen his fucking sub count, bro? Like, what are you talking
Whoa.
about? Also, let me spill the beans.
Dude, have you seen his sub count? I mean, it's like Moist Critical's smarter than everyone. Dude, have you seen his sub count?
Real reason
Dude.
why Moist Critical does not.
Dude, have you seen his sub count? He's like, this is like the Indian code, money or status. He's at.
Criticize Asmongold.
He's at.
Chuck his dog, you fucking moron. Bro, this guy is so annoying. Even Moist fell in the background. He's just tired of this shit. He's like, goddamn.
Yeah, look, exactly. The fact that he's got a Moist Critical toy is the most lame thing in the world. It's like such an Indian thing. He thinks that's such a show off. That he's bought some fucking toy of a guy who just looks fucked. It's the most. It's just so brown. He probably does. He probably worships Moist as a god. He would love to be able to get like some kind of like approval from him.
I can't handle this. Right, so
I love calm. He's got pictures of SpongeBob.
Flag in the sand. You say, I'm against this. He will go after you. He will punish you for saying that, as he has over and over again. And people just don't want that. People don't want to be attacked by Asmongold's audience.
I do.
Asmon is incredibly consistent on his views. They just don't fit in a neat box. There's more nuance to it. He supported the Israel stance in regards to Palestine, doesn't support Israel in regards to control over the American government. I think it's interesting how you give Asmon and everyone so much grace, and then people come in here and won't give you an inch. All the bad faith showcased on a regular basis is astounding. Principles matter. That is a principle that I have. And although I have weak moments where I say enough is enough and I yell and whatever the fuck, right? Principles matter. That's why I yell at my chat when they constantly that's why I yell at my chat when they say, oh, why are you being so kind to these people? You should be really giving it to them. And I say, no, that's not how I operate. I argue with my community all the time on what the best practices are.
Listen, you ignoramus moron.
Yeah.
I'm a PDF file within.
Oh, he's bringing it up again. He's bringing it up again. Yeah, I think he is. He keeps bringing it up. Should just left it. You're all starting to make me think you are. He probably is, because he's Indian. So they make all of it. Be a bit narrow from him, Indonesian. This is what the Indians do. It's just like they're like parasitic, like way of doing shit. No, let's talk about it. I was get since prison.
But a random fucking chatter who
Fucking so angry.
previous comment in the previous video about me as well. So no.
Look how emotional he's getting about it. Look how angry he's getting. It's little G. He's so angry. Can't take it, dude. Fucking can't take it. He's gonna be like so fucking angry about it. Fucking how dare you, dude. I probably shouldn't. How the fuck dare you, dude? How the fuck dare you talk to him like this? Right, okay.
I think you're actually very nice.
More Pegasus Pro. Oh, hell yeah. That's great.
You call Tecto nuts.
Yeah, look, exactly. He's all like the worst people. All of them are fucked. These are the I'm white, and I don't think most of these people are like fucked. I don't want to like talk them. Like these are like the worst people. This is what I mean. He thinks these are like good people. They're not. All these people are absolutely horrible. Like fuck yourself, mate. Go fuck yourself, mate. When you go play with my huge asshole and balls. I don't have a huge asshole. I don't know if I do or not. I just seems like a funny thing to say. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh, this is shit. Okay.
Has been all this heinous shit from rapist to PDF files. You call Ethan's wife a valid military target. If that is you being nice, then what is you not being nice? I don't know, posting people's addresses online. Oh wait, doxing people. Okay, wait, never mind. Oh wait, advocating murder. Oh wait, never mind. He's done all of that, guys.
You would. RGB Mini LED claimed to offer richer colors than conventional Mini LED. But when theory meets reality, does it really deliver? What happens when color dimming can't hold its color? Let's start with a color reproduction test. When a white cross is placed over the colored boxes and then removed, do you see how the colors shift? You can clearly see the change in color within each box based on the presence of the white cross. By covering the cross, the effect becomes easier to notice. The effect becomes even more obvious once you look at the backlight. When only the colored boxes are on screen, the LEDs light individually. This is called color dimming. But once the white cross appears, all three LEDs turn on together to display white, switching to white dimming.
Oh, shut up.
Rick Scott. Like at this point, this guy's reached a new level of delusion. He's trying to say that he's so nice and he dials back his community. I mean, I guess technically true if your community is filled with a bunch of terrorist people who want to, like, kill a bunch of people. Yes, you dial them back, Hassan. Congrats. Should we be thanking you for that? Saying he's nice, bro. Get off the clavicular. Bill responded rent-free, bro, every time. Being a shameless liar is profitable. Maybe it's because they aren't a political channel. I know, right? Wow. Moist didn't call out, Asmund. Wow. Didn't he say you could find Asmund's address and make it?
Okay.
Make him uncomfortable? Dude is the most rabid audience on the internet that says this. Bro, people literally just don't want to criticize you because they get death threats in the DMs. I sound going after more.
What's wrong with that? Can I say I don't give a fuck? Death threats don't mean shit. Who cares? I want to get death threats. Let's see if I can get it. I always tell him to lick my nose or something. Just tell me to suck my huge taint. I usually say, like, I love cock or something. No, nothing.
When you've mentioned him so many times, he definitely, like, sort of wants a response, but I don't know why you would want that. Like, there is nothing positive that is coming from Moist making a video on you. In fact, it will just destroy your reputation even more. Unless you think you can actually win the fight, which you're not fucking doing. Delusion, thy name is Hassan. Moving on to that Fortnite guy and the rival of Ninja back in the day, Myth, roast Hassan for asking a question. Now, I swear he was like Hassan Glazer at one point. Maybe I got that wrong, I don't know.
Does anyone have the Discord bubbles? What the hell is that?
Hassan, shut up and shock your dog.
Yeah, I thought so.
The Discord bubbles. Does anybody here have the Discord bubbles? bubble.
But I love his black. Of course he has to be black.
Hassan talks sometimes makes me fucking crack up, bro. I literally can't lie, bro.
Yeah, wait, make it, and then the rest of us can just copy now.
It's so funny sometimes, dude. I wish I could do his voice so I could talk
We're
like
talking
him.
advanced Discord shit right here. I don't know which one.
Does anybody have the Discord bubbles?
I don't want to have.
Does anybody have the Discord bubbles, dude?
I guess Unk doesn't know the newfangled Discord.
Unk. Unk. Unk.
Technology, I guess. By the way, if you're wondering why nobody actually responded, I don't think Myth is actually in the call. He might be either muted or like watching the stream or something. But yeah, this is a welcome change. I don't know the dog.
Or something. It's so sure. Just like fucking shut up.
Shocking Saga is just converting a lot of people, it seems. Or maybe he's just
He's up.
one off joke anyways. This one was approved beforehand, though. I don't think so, though. It wasn't a cutie Cinderella situation where you need to check the jokes beforehand, and then you still get offended over the joke, and then you were happy that nobody laughed at the jokes that you wrote for QT. Like, what a crazy story, by the way. Well, didn't you know he played with AOC? How dare you? I'm gonna make a Kirk joke, guys. Now, speaking of Kaya, Merry Xmas F Israel. Oh, brother. Okay, we got Christmas from Hassan, and he's holding Kaya here. By the way, is it just me, or does he look super old, bro? He looks like 55 here. Oh, brother. Bro is aging like milk. What is this fit, dog? Oh, is this like all the previous Christmases with all his previous dogs as well? Now, one thing I noticed is that Kaya is particularly shocked. Wow, you gave her the gift of not electrocuting her for a whole day. Your generosity knows no bounds. I don't know, she looked pretty shocked to me. Hope you gave your dog a day off. Are you wearing Israeli not shoes, you piece of shit? The dogs look frightened in every photo, Lamau. You can drop tags and free your dog from your views. Why does the dog look sad? Oh my god, what? This close-up is crazy. It looks like she's crying, bro. Mine. From the kennel to the tree, Hassan's dog will be free. You covered the shot color with the Santa. No, we're not doing this again, guys. We need the debunker on this. Every single dog you're holding absolutely hates you. Ooh. Moving on to CNN's article on Hassan, another puff piece to add to the collection. CNN dropped a brief profile on Hassan Piker. Hassan wants to stream less in 2026. I think people are very fed up with the lack of change from either major party, and I think it's causing them to look for alternatives. What I do is basically AM radio, but for Zoomers. The 34-year-old, 3 million follower flips between a dizzying number of tabs. Did he mention that all these tabs are Twitter? Every single one of them is twitter.com and some unhinged lunatic raving? Offering political commentary on the day's news to an audience mostly of young men. I thought it was mostly young women, no? I don't know. Does his audience start to change? When he's not sounding off on the culture or offering dating advice, he's tearing into right-wing figures or the policies of the Trump administration. He's also 6'4" and oh, brother! In an era where the political right is fixated on hyper-masculine attributes. I'm sorry. Why does every article insist on glazing this man like crazy? I just don't understand, bro. Who is paying for these articles? And also, Hassan does not embody any of the actual valuable masculine values. So like this thing that, oh wow, he's this lefty influence in a MAGA body, whatever. Like, what the fuck are you on about? This year, these credentials made Piker a subject of political and media fascination. Democratic operatives repeatedly courted him. What a weird choice of words. Journalists covered him at length. Strategists and pundits looked to him to understand how liberals might win over young men, a demographic that broke sharply for the GOP in 2024, which some attributed to bro podcasters and streamers like Joe Rogan palling around with Trump. As Democrats set to find a Joe Rogan of the left, Piker, with his cutting jaw, oh my god, cutting jawline, serious protein intake, and empathy for immigrants and trans people came up again and again. Taylor Lorenz, are you behind this again? I'm sorry, bro. What is this? What goon or TikToker is writing this shit? Serious protein intake? What the fuck? You mean like every gym bro on planet Earth or anyone with a healthy diet? Like, what? Dude. Also, what is this shit about empathy for immigrants and trans people? Did you see how he reacted to that Vietnamese refugee?
No, fuck this refugee, okay? Seriously. Fuck this South Vietnamese motherfucking whatever. Like, why don't you go back and live in South Vietnam in the same conditions?
Never ask Hassan's opinions on trans people. That's the worst mistake of my life.
My issue as a trans person is the fact that you, a guy that isn't super well versed on trans shit, brought on a no transphobe knowing he might bring up transphobic shit. You aren't exactly a Vosh at trans debates.
I hope that the rest of your life is as horrible as it is every single day, okay?
With deposits from just £25, the power of Love Holidays is just one click away.
You go. Suck my dick. I despise you. I despise you more than anything else on the planet. You are fucking cancer, okay? You are cancer in this community, and you're cancer in every community.
Empathy for immigrants and trans. Don't forget his love and compassion for animals. Serious protein intake, the frick, and we got cis on. Another loser. It will never not be funny that Joe Rogan is a Joe Rogan of the left. His audience is mostly women, what the frick? I mean, judging by his thirst trap TikToks, maybe it's a bunch of gay men, I don't know, who want to, like, goon to him. You know a guy's cool when CNN says he's cool. Journalist is equal to wealthy, sheltered activist as per usual. Sick, wealthy singing class, typical BS puffies for Amos Diddy, Mao Pika. I mean, I don't know which journalist wrote that article, but all of them are pathetic. Hassan listed talking with Joe Rogan about girls as a top 10 coolest moment of his life. 2 hours is a whole lot of bro tips. I wonder what Joe learned about Hassan in that time. Got to talk to Joe Rogan. DMT, weed, psychedelic state of media, and girls for 2 hours for after his show at the Improv last night. Top 10 coolest moments of my life. Interesting, Hassan. You're a big fan. Moving on to Hassan talking about his anti-Semitism power level. You know, interesting choice of words there. Hassan says Ethan is not scared at all by the harassment from Piker's audience. People baby this dude.
At least Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens are open about their anti-Semitism, whereas I guess don't do a good enough job of, like, openly revealing my power level of anti-Semitism as opposed to these guys. Or maybe there's a secret third option here, which is that I'm not fucking anti-Semitic, dumbass. That's what's so crazy, especially because, like, brother, anti-Semitism is popping right now. Trust me. It's like when people accuse me of being transphobic, it's like, dog, if I was transphobic, I'd just be transphobic. It would be beneficial for my fucking career to be openly and outwardly transphobic. Same with being anti-Semitic at this point. Like, running around and being like, Jew, like the Alex Jones video, is unironically what people are demanding. That is a market demand at this point.
Clip it and ship it, boys. We got him. Jews, Hassan. Interesting. Nah, but honestly, the market demand is fueled by you, dude. You made it popular. You keep targeting innocent Jews who have nothing to do with the situation, right? And you go like, oh yes, we all hate Israel, therefore justified. Like, that's essentially your logic there. You target Ethan and his wife, who are supposed to be on your side, and they're completely innocent in the situation, and just because they didn't like your terrorist collab, you go absolutely psycho on them. Then he says the most profound statement, Twitch is right-wing.
With the many years of advocacy against Israel, if I was overtly anti-Semitic, like actually anti-Semitic in the way that these guys claim I am, I'd have 200,000 live concurrent viewers right now. I probably wouldn't be on Twitch. Actually, I don't know. I feel like Twitch is also trying to lean into, like, the right-wing shit.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. Take your fucking meds. Twitch is right-wing? What are you smoking, man? How do you come to the... I mean, you have to be a world champion in playing victim to come to that conclusion. Did Dan Clancy not jack you off today or something? I genuinely don't understand. Did he not give you your 10,000 viewer boost today? I mean, Twitch is so far up your ass, it's basically a colonoscopy. Right, so then he calls out Ethan saying that nobody likes him. Okay, Mr. Diddles.
People just don't like you. Like, that's not anti-Semitism, you know? They just don't like you.
Hey.
You know, I don't like you, but that's not...
I don't like you. Right, that's probably gonna be it. I think I've done enough. I'm gonna be sick. No, I'm not. I'll be too much fun with it. It didn't seem like I did very much, but I did. I was just doing the little finishing touches. Right, everyone's gonna have to play with my giant dick and balls, right? I love
Can't just, like, keep calling that this grand anti-Semitic conspiracy. Jew here, I respect people who hit the Nazi salute in front of me and call me gross and spit on my face for being... don't like people who say genocide is bad. Yeah, I mean, that's the argument. How much of this do you think comes down to him being rattled by the abuse his family has gone through due to online shitters? No, that's fucking...
Shitter.
That is 1 quintillion % max cope.
I'm gonna be gay.
There are plenty of things I do not reveal about